The fourth principle of unity is really back where it comes from, where unity began, with the power of prayer. One of the ways we phrase this principle is, prayer is creative thinking that heightens the connection with God mind and therefore brings forth wisdom, healing, prosperity, and everything good. This is the foundation of the unity movement that Charles and Myrtle Fillmore discovered when they realized how powerful prayer is. There are books about prayer, there's all kinds of articles about prayer. People have been studying prayer for thousands of years because basically every human population prays in one form or another. In Unity, we like to emphasize affirmative prayer so that we're not so much praying to God out there, we're praying from the awareness that wherever we are, God is. And so when we pray that way, we affirm that in consciousness, the good we are looking for already exists. Our desire is to help it be made manifest by holding a vision of it in our minds and in our hearts. Now, there's no one right or wrong way to pray. We would never say that. But we know that there are some forms of prayer that may help us get really clear on what it is we do want as opposed to what we don't want. I'll give you an example. I was in a class once and a lady said, "I want prayer that my foot stops hurting." And I said, "Would you be willing to repeat that?" And she goes, "I'd like prayer that my foot stops hurting." And I said, "Would you be willing to repeat that?" And then she said, I invite you to join me in prayer for healing." Yay! And the whole crowd went excited because we knew that what she was wanting was the affirmative prayer for healing. So that's why we emphasize affirmative prayer. Let's get clear on what we do want rather than what we don't want. Lumped into this as well are all manner of spiritual practices, primarily meditation. Meditation, when we go into the silence, when we become still, when we allow our minds and our hearts to be receptive to divine ideas that align with our prayer. So there are a lot of ways to engage in spiritual practices. The foundation for us is prayer.